Good day, everyone. Hello, welcome to a little craft stream. We're painting some Warhammer and miniatures today. Bryony's just done a big stream, so she's taking it nice and chill. But we've got Bryony, we've got Boba. Say hi, Boba.
Hi, Boba.
We've got Mr. Chris Yules, game dev. Say hi, Chris Yules.
Not Dr. Simon Clark.
No, not Dr. Simon Clark, unfortunately.
He's bleached his hair.
Yes. TJ, we can hear the stream through on your speaker. Can you? Because that's thrown me off something rotten.
It's like we're in a cave.
I like it.
Hello.
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 You're in a
There we
go. That's what the Grinch says, not TJ.
Yeah, it is, yeah. But yeah, we don't have Dr. Simon Clark with us, unfortunately. He couldn't make it, had some change in plans. So Mr. Chris Jules has stepped in, fellow painter.
Wait
to them.
Waiting to you.
And then there's me, Mark Sherlock Humes, Dungeon Master of High Rollers, and fan of miniature painting. I've done it many times. And we're here, we're going to paint some minis and just hang out with everyone and do some lovely chill times.
This is the last time we will be talking, because now it'll be 3 hours of
silent concentrating now. We will try and keep conversation going. We have a mixture of levels of painting. I've done a fair bit of painting. Yours, you've done a fair bit now, haven't you? You've done like a little bit.
I've painted 2.
Yeah, there you go. That's 2.
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
been sat on my table since.
Condensation in your glasses is
I'm
giving you really
very
angry
aware.
eyebrows.
I'm very aware.
Look at the camera. Show them your angry.
Which one am I looking at?
I don't know.
That
All
one
of
is
them.
your close-up.
Slowly.
It's just, it's like you've got those fake glasses on for when you want to sleep.
It's a slowly just fill up. It's as I talk to you, I get more angry.
Yeah.
It's just my glasses.
Oh,
But so you've done a couple.
Yeah.
Brian, you've primed yours. You've had quite an exciting introduction to it. You've got yours ready to go, but you've not painted any yet, right?
I've painted this man's arm.
You've painted
and
some
then
arm.
and then I gave up.
Right, okay. So that's your level. And then, Boba, you've never done anything.
No.
You've done nothing.
But I bought rats on company dollar.
They are there now. I'm too short to reach them, but I can put one on the Susan.
Oh, Susan.
I'll put a couple on the Susan.
Oh, she lazy.
So, yeah, old Daddy Yogscast, old Daddy Lewis bought Boba some rat men, some Skaven. Yes, quick. And that's, you want to paint some. And
Yes.
you've got some lovely accessories. Now, we've all bought, I've bought all of my paint supplies. Jules has bought all of his. Bryony's bought hers. You've decided to bring, like, lashes and little gemstones and lovely things, which
It's
I'm very
like-
excited to see how these are going to make their way onto the rats.
Probably so sacrilegious.
No.
To the, like,
Not at all.
Warhammer guys who are frequent this. These are, like, nail accessories, basically.
I love that.
And also, I was like, maybe I'll put some lash clusters on my rats. Who knows?
Lashes. That's fine. I'm really looking for some bejeweled bases.
Yeah,
I'm
bejeweled
wondering
bases.
what I want to do.
Well, it's very popular on. Me and Bryony were just talking. There's some people doing like girly pop tyrannids and things on Instagram, which are very cute, very lovely. So I've got a couple of browns here
Rats
for
with
you if you
the
want to do like ratty brown. I've also got like a pinky flesh color for like their tails and
What if
stuff.
they're naked rats?
They
How
could be naked
fuzzy
mole
are
rats. They're pretty fuzzy on certain parts, but you could definitely make them look like naked mole rats.
They? Ooh. Well,
I
they
know
got their little naked
Two
little
facts
tail.
about naked mole rats.
Oh yeah.
One, they cannot get cancer. Fun fact. And
Fun
two,
fact.
they have a complex hierarchy, and if you're the dominant rat, you go over the top, and if you're the submissive one, you go under the bottom, when they're like crossing each other in tunnels.
Makes
Rats
sense.
have tops and bottoms.
They do, but it can like change depending on the rat, so they often are just like weaving up and down when they're just like,
they're switches.
yeah.
I love that. I love that for them.
If I breathe
Thickness out.
heavily into the mic, can you let me know, because I will start doing it.
I have to hold my breath, otherwise my hands shake.
And if you've got any
Sometimes
questions, just ask.
I
Babes.
suddenly realised that I've not been breathing for a long time on stream, and I have to mute my mic and just go.
You forget to breathe on stream, Bryony.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like so absorbed into what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
How you getting on, Beebs?
My eyes.
Yep. Your eyes will be like.
Oh, just
go
wait
cross-eyed.
until your back and your neck catch up. That's the good stuff.
What about the rest of it? The pussy and the crack Friday.
those will join in
I've never
eventually?
heard of the pussy being directly affected by Warhammer miniatures, but
Well,
Suppose it depends.
But yeah, you're getting all right? You're just painting up a little...
I think so. I think the
Nice.
only thing is, of course, like to get under his chin and stuff, I'm getting a bit on the armor, but since...
You'll be going over that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what the guy in the Warhammer shop kept on saying. He was just like, just remember, it's paint. You could
paint.
just put more paint on it.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely.
thank
You can just go over it and fix it. Like, I'm quite a slow painter because I go back and I, like, fix up my miniatures all the time. And
Yeah.
so definitely don't stress about that.
I know my back will ache, though, because my friend and I recently went to this, like, where you just paint some, like, pottery, basically. We did that.
Oh, I love doing
And we
that.
didn't even realize how long it took.
Yeah.
And then we got, like, part of the way done, and we were like, oh my god, our bodies hurt so bad. And we were like, oh, we still have 2 more pieces each to paint.
I went there
quite a
with some
demanding
friends who I hadn't
process.
seen in a while. We were like, let's catch up and do some pottery painting. And we sat in silence for 2 hours. And then at the end, we were like, it's been nice, thank
See you in 2 years.
Yeah, see you later.
That is the way of it.
Okay, I'm trying to get into what I assume is called the Tyrannussy.
Right, I
His nook and
see.
cranny.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
all the way up here. A delicate process.
You know that is absolutely a
laugh, I'm
thing
trying
somewhere.
to do-
I'm trying to do fiddly things. The other thing you'll find, Bobes, is it's really not that different from like makeup as well. Like you do like your base foundation and your primers and and then you're building up to it as well. Like, and often it's that case of like subtle. Is it often better to like start subtle and then build up?
Yes, subtle.
Or not, or just go
Subtle
very
there.
bright and bold. Like one of my friend Louise Sugden, Suggs Rogue Hobbies, amazing painter, does these really, you'd love it actually. It's like really bright, bold colors, like really like colorful pop, like heavily saturated looks, and just relies on like really bold contrasts and stuff, and it looks really, really good.
I looked up some before I got here, but I typed cute. And there's some, like, I assume they're Space Marines. And they were like, they were pink with like daisies on them. They were really cute. I liked them.
There's I know somebody's converting up like a bunch of like Japanese maid style Space Marines.
Oh, I
where they're
like
all in like
that.
little maid uniforms, like little pink Neko Marines.
I made my guy like a naked rat, kind of.
Yeah.
But then I put the pink on the end of his nose. Now I just think it looks like a willy.
That's his name.
But that's kind of fitting for
He's
them.
Willy.
Yeah.
It looks like a willy now. I made a willy rat.
I mean, essentially, make
your-
it
I mean-
all rats.
Put your willy on the Susan.
Okay, Susan.
Show them your.
He's got a willy nose. That guy. You see it? Oh, he kind of looks nice
good.
from a distance.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
He's
mean.
less penisy.
It does look less penisy at a distance, but that's
go
you
in.
got to remember that with painting minis, right?
You're next.
be
You're next.
Round in a second.
Yes, quick.
What if I just I'll line him up for the
For the flyby.
yeah, there you go. Look at him.
I do love the Skaven. They're one of my favorites in the world of Warhammers. He's great. It doesn't look like a willy.
I guess he
Looks
looks
like a little rat nose.
less willy-ish
Yeah.
than I thought. Willy Man.
Fighter of the Pussy Man? Did you guys do like much like arts and like painting stuff when you were younger? When you were little babbers?
No, my brother was very big into Warhammer, and he let me play the games, but he would not let me paint his models.
Oh, okay.
Because I was the little sister,
Yeah.
and I was a little gremlin.
Yeah.
Well, no, to be fair, his nickname for me was Snotling.
Oh my goodness.
That's
That
a
sounds
War-
like a Warhammer unit.
It is a
It
Warhammer
is.
thing, yeah.
We used to play Blood Bowl together.
Little snotling.
And,
Snotling of chaos.
So yeah, I always wanted to try it, but it was one of those things that I think it was a different time. It was the 90s, and going as a
Different
young
time.
girl going into Games Workshop,
Oh,
as
yeah.
it was called at the time, it was bloody terrifying.
Yeah. And
So-
smelly.
Yeah, so I never really got into it. It was like in cowboy films where you go through the saloon doors and there'd be someone at the little Games Workshop piano would stop playing, and everyone would turn.
Everyone looks
look at
around.
you.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's a lot nicer when you go in,
Yeah.
and they'll actually talk to you. And women work in some of them.
It's true. Yeah.
They've started infiltrating.
They're colluding.
But there was, so my local Games Workshop was in St Albans back in Hertfordshire, and there was a comic store next door. So my brother would get dropped off and do his gaming, and I would just go and sit and buy comics instead. That's why I got
cute.
into comics.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were into comics.
Yeah, I was into the very typical ones of the time, like the Joan and Vasquez.
Johnny the homicidal maniac.
That's the one.
Oh, wow.
Bryony.
What?
Can't even imagine
I
that.
can't imagine it.
But yeah, so I never really got into the painting side of things.
Yeah.
But I used to look through the catalogues all
White
the
Dwarf.
time.
Through the window.
Just heavy breathing on the window.
I would be like Mulan and dress up as a boy and go inside. No,
Oh my God.
I would look through White Dwarf, and I always wanted to buy the dragon models.
Yeah.
But I remember looking through and seeing what I could afford with my pocket money, and it was literally the egg. Just getting smaller and smaller through the dragons. And I was like, this one's just an egg. I can afford that.
Now, in today's money, that egg would be £45. It is not a fucking cheap hobby.
No.
It's why, like, the rise of, like, 3D printing and stuff and, like, different game systems. Like, you don't just have to do Warhammer. Like, you can just do miniatures. Like, there are so many, like, really good, like, miniature creators who just do, like, cool models. Or, like, I just want to paint a sexy elf or, like, a dragon man or whatever.
I guess just look at all the stuff they do on the Games Night channel. You know, you got... It's just anything. Anything you can think of.
Just anything. One Goblin Row.
Why did you go for 40k over like Age of Sigmar, Brian?
I wanted to go Age of Sigmar.
Oh, no.
And
Alex was like, no.
Alex said, when I talk to people about Warhammer, they all say that Sigmar is not cool, so I don't think we should get that one.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
not wrong, unfortunately. it is the least popular game. Like, well, not the least popular. It's less popular than Warhammer 40k. I think the miniatures in Age of Sigmar are actually way better. And that's not a controversial opinion. I think a lot of people actually have that opinion. Like, Age of Sigmar has some of the nicest fucking models. It's just, the game just isn't very popular, unfortunately. Like, I'm actually painting up these goblins. These are from Age of Sigmar. And I'm doing it because I think that there's been discussions about trying to do like a little tournament on the Games Night channel. And so I was like, ooh, I want to have like a little force to go for that. So I'm going to try and do these goblins for that.
And Boba can go in with her ratties.
Rats.
The ratty black furs.
Rats.
Age of Sigma. Age of Skibbity Toilet.
Yep.
Age of Ohio.
Yes.
Because I went in with the intention of getting Kill Team.
Mm-hmm.
But
Seems good.
then the guy was like, Warhammer is simpler. And I was like, okay, thank you.
Well, he's also, that man's like, we also want to sell you our big starter set, which is what we want to sell to you.
The man would never lie to me.
Mark, I don't know what you're talking about. The man, he would never do that.
He was just,
He was a very nice man.
just a gentleman and a scholar.
Right. I mean, in a way, yeah, it is, but I would say Kill Team's actually a nicer game for newbies to get into because you literally buy like a 30 quid box and that's all you need to like play.
Yeah.
Whereas Warhammer 40k is not that.
Got to buy 40,000 hammers for a start.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to collect them all.
It's Chris doing Ultramarines. You're doing Ultramarines. You're doing Smurfs, aren't you? The Space Smurfs.
Just classic blue.
Classic blue boys.
There's a man.
Once I learn how to actually paint,
Yeah.
then I can experiment. Then I can have fun. But until then,
Yeah, I mean, it's
not enough blue boys.
It's fine.
There's a man in the pizza place down the road called Papa Smurf.
Are you sure?
Papa John.
It's not Papa John.
That's Papa John.
No, if you go to Renato's
Renato's is so
Pizza,
good.
and you get, usually on the lunchtime, and when you get served, it gives you a receipt and it says who served you, and it will say Papa Smurf.
It's true.
And when he brought the pizza over, I was like, are you Papa Smurf? And he just went, yes. I was like, thank you.
That man is very tired of hearing that.
You need to fear the Bristol laugher. I get.
Is that your name now? You're the Bristol Laugher. Laugher.
Laugher. I saw a lot of. We did this video recently. You know the Party Animals Among Us mode.
Mm-hmm.
We did that, and there was just one bit where I just could not stop laughing, and someone commented saying, "I feel like Brenny is having a better time than anyone else. Not just in this video, just in life."
Yeah.
I think that is actually quite true, though, Bryony. I think you are one of the most sort of happy, just living their best life people I know. When in doubt, I turn to Bryony for joy in the world. Crack on with it. Mr. Sub-Assembly over there. Look at this guy. He's got like blue tack and everything.
It's not going well.
No? Why not?
Because I have the shakiest hand, and I'm trying to do like the thin
It's all that gym,
highlight
dude.
line.
Yeah.
Well, is
Of
it
the-
more to do with how many Monster Energy drinks do you drink a day?
None.
Really? Have you given them up?
Yeah, it's not hard. You just stop drinking them.
It's not hard.
It's not,
Shut up.
It's not cocaine.
It might as well.
Might as well be. Yeah, I'm trying to. When I was giving up sugar, that's how I felt. I felt like I was giving up cocaine.
Well, I never drank the sugar ones.
Oh, you were drinking the sugar.
Always the zero sugar ones, yeah.
I've been
No.
drinking a lot of those.
I think even the caffeine aspect, caffeine can be so addictive
Oh,
too.
Yeah, but you can just like, have a cup of tea or something. It's,
Well, it must be like there's like some people with things they can just be like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
done with this.
Yeah, my dad's one of them. He quit smoking that way. He just decided, I'm done smoking, and then
Yeah.
he just stopped.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
My-
how the hell do you do that?
My dad, he smoked in a time when you used to get, so you would get vouchers on cigarette packets.
Yeah,
much
yeah,
the same as you get
yeah.
the cereal ones. And he was like, I'm really close to getting a bread bin. So we got our bread bin and then he quit. So he was just
Wow.
like, I just need one more
was the bread
packet and then he's
is it
done.
like a Marlboro bread?
It's just like just a bog standard bread bin.
bin.
And that was like my bread bin growing up.
It
was
fits
just,
20 baguettes.
But yeah, but then after that he was just like, I
done.
just stopped doing it. That was it.
I just wanted that bread bin.
I think my mom got
the only way
like a
to get a bread
denim
bin.
Marlboro jacket
Can't buy them.
Denim Marlboro jacket.
from
That's
the Marlboro
cool.
catalog.
Oh my god, that's kind of like iconic.
It was
though.
kind of cool though.
It's kind of iconic, right? Like it has a vibe to it.
Oh, I had a Marlboro jacket when I was like 9 because it was the Ferrari sponsor in F1.
Ooh.
I just realised I didn't do their skulls, and they would be bony
Yeah.
skulls. I better do his
Skulls.
skull.
Skull.
Why did I let myself think about pizza?
Stop thinking about pizza.
You've got to
It's a
think
pro
of-
Warhammer painting technique, the ass wash. It is, yeah, it's true.
I don't think so because I've been around a lot of nerds before.
They don't wash those asses.
I think it's gay when you do that, right? That's what some people think. I can't wash my butthole. That's gay.
It's gay.
If I wash my butthole, I have to touch it. And that's gay.
That's a man's ass. I can't touch
I
that.
can't touch a man's ass.
Even if it's my own. Oh, well, it's when you get your ass waxed, you need to make sure that ass is clean, let me tell you.
I think that you and that is just still one of my favourite stories you've ever told me.
Me getting my ass waxed.
Yeah.
It's
It
not
was an
that bad.
experience. It's not that bad. It's that you have to overcome the dignity of doing it the first time. Because
Yeah.
it's the least dignified you will ever be in your life.
Yeah.
Just on a table with a strange lady.
Did you have to do butterfly or did you just have to spread your butt?
I had to like help her like get in there.
Because I've had
With
I've
words
what?
of encouragement?
As in, like, get the wax.
Spread the
oh,
cheeks.
just really spread the cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
But like this is a lady who I've literally met like like 30 minutes ago, and it's
Yeah.
like, yep, just give me a hand around here. It's like, yep, okay.
the butterfly one feels kind of undignified too.
Yeah.
Because then you're just on your back, so then they've got to like spelunk to go under there.
Get under there.
But also I think sometimes it's like the first time you do it, then afterwards you're just like,
Yeah,
yeah,
what-
I don't fucking care. who
Yeah,
sees.
exactly. You're like, whatever. Get it done. Let's get her done.
Just like whatever. One person's already seen all of this. What's one more.
It was great for me because the lady I went to see, she was amazing because she knew that I was like really anxious and nervous, and she was like, "Look, you're fine. I can tell that, like, you know, let me tell you about some." She was like,
your butthole is
gross.
winking at me right now. I can tell you're nervous.
No, it was. She was telling me about some of the customers she's had and like the weird shit, basically.
Yeah.
She was like, "You don't have to worry. Like, let me tell you about some of these other people I've dealt with before." And like, it was telling me the story of a guy who would just ring up, and he would do this like every like 6 months. He would ring up and be like, "Oh, hi, yeah, I'm thinking of coming in and getting a Hollywood, but I just want you. Can you just talk me through the process?"
Yeah.
And like they would be like, "Yeah, sure," and they would like explain it like, "Yes, we get the hot wax." And, "Oh, and where do you put the hot wax?" Like, "Well, we put it on," and like basically, and then would hang up and never book it basically, and would just constantly repeat this process.
He just
I
was like, I
apologised.
want to know.
Yeah.
to them many times.
Well, you know, you can just tell them that.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I called my Civ religion cheeks. So we were
Nice.
going around the whole
Spreading
world
cheeks.
spreading cheeks.
Nice.
Okay. Oh no, this guy has a tongue. That's gonna.
I'm eating right now. Why did you have to do that?
It's natural.
It's fine. I just hate my body hairs. Why I got it? I hate it. It's gross.
It can be annoying to have.
I've always hated it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Get her done.
It is really weird though to have no butt hair and then to sweat between your butt.
Yeah, it's true.
Because then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is some swamp shit.
Also, farts sound different.
Yeah.
It changes the sound of your farts
It's
immensely.
like a lot more.
Yeah,
reverberation.
there's so much more reverberation.
No, it might. Yeah, obviously. Mine's completely soundproof.
Got a muffler.
Yeah.
I mean, you could wear clothing out of your appointments, I assume, but I used to feel bad when we had.
Did you say I could wear clothing out of the appointment, or did you think that I had to leave naked?
You have to show
'cause
off.
When
You slide home.
They're like, you need to do some street advertising for us.
put a little sign on it. No, when we used to do like lap sprays on dogs,
Oh, right.
they would do the thing where, because obviously they've got a little shaved tummy and it's all exposed, or the boy version, and they would do this thing where they would like walk along and then they sit down and walk along and sit down, and people are like, "Is my dog okay?" And it's like, yeah, they're just not used to the breeze down there. Bless them.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they just feel tickling where they've never felt tickling before, and it disconcerts them.
It's very disconcerting.
Yeah. But I guess you don't get the.
Acoustic reasons.
Although I guess you get the people who do the thing where you get the vitamin D on your butthole.
Oh,
by
right,
doing
yeah.
the sun poses. So I guess
Anal
that
bleaching.
you would be able to feel the difference. Hang on, this guy's shoulders are... Nope, they're the same.
Is this the kind of conversation you're expecting, guys? Is this up to the standard of Tom and Ben on their Warhammer streams? We're going to talk about getting our assholes waxed and anal bleaching.
Well, Tom's like the opposite, right? He's just all hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, never waxed Tom.
Oh my god, can you imagine, like, a completely hairless Tom?
No.
So I'm basing my models over.
Just little rat man. Yeah! It's me!
It's me, Tom, and I've been to the waxer.
It's time for a mystery quest!
Are you on the table of an esthetician doing butterfly pose while a woman looks at your butthole and spreads hot wax on it? Or are you on a mystery quest?
Spoilers.
That was so
No, that
good.
was very good.
That's the next one.
Boba, Boba for Mystery Quest. Just a big no from Deej. No. I think you should GM the next Mystery Quest, Boba, and just repeat that experience.
Oh my gosh, just show up just to say that and then leave. I've done one, I've DM'd once,
Yeah.
and I did the Mines of Fendelver,
Oh.
and my crowning accomplishment was that when they got into the town that was like, I think it was after the mines maybe, they like talked to the mayor there, and then each place that they would go into, I made it that it was just the mayor but wearing a different outfit because I think I accidentally did the same voice. And so I was like, and they're like, "Is this the mayor?" And I was like, "Actually, yes, it is."
He's just wearing a different hat in this one.
Disco was in that game. It was like 6 years ago or something.
Oh, I love
and it was like the mayor, his defining feature, I think he had like a silver tooth or something.
Yeah.
So then you knew it was him, especially every time, because you were like, I was like, oh, there's the guy that works at the blacksmith and he's got one silver tooth. And then I would use the voice, and of course it was him.
That's amazing.
And that was very fun. But boy, oh boy, that's a lot of keeping track of stuff.
DM in.
Yeah.
That's easy. Piece of piss, mate. Just make up a bunch of bullshit. They don't know. Players are stupid.
They
don't know any fucking different.
Oh.
Space Wolves are cool. Space Wolves are very cool. Space Vikings. I'm a Blood Angels guy, though.
I need to de-shrimp. I've been shrimping it hard. Oh.
There's now a big conversation if Space Marines have dicks and if they wank.
Why would they not have penis?
I guess because they're made from, like, gene seed is the idea.
Why would they not have a little wanker? They've earned it. Because they've what?
They're made from the gene seed?
Yeah.
So then if they're like... So then it would mean that they wouldn't need to reproduce.
Yeah.
So then also probably they wouldn't have belly buttons,
I was
right?
going to say, would they not have belly buttons?
Yeah. It'd be a weakness, a weak point.
Would they have nipples?
That's what I was just
Probably
about
not.
to ask too. They're redundant anyways, aren't they, for some?
Yeah, I think like it would be like they would get rid of anything basically redundant.
Would they have the foreskin?
If they do,
belly buttons.
they do have belly buttons. Why?
They're born naturally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I honestly don't know much about Space Marine.
Not like Rithian, who came from an egg.
Rithian came from an egg.
That's our current lore in our game. Rithian came from an egg.
I like the idea that that's not even from your Minecraft series. That's just Rithian real life lore.
I'm just pretty sure Rithian came from an egg. I've not seen proof otherwise.
I'm not a Space Marine guy. They do have, actually, that's very true, Talos. They do. Blood Angels do often have, because they've got like the Roman thing. They have like nipples on their armor. That's very true. I'd forgotten about that.
Interesting.
I always find it weird when they put nipples on mannequins, because I'm like, who is looking at something and being like, my nipples would look great in that?
Well, they might poke through.
I guess it tells you.
Seems like unnecessary plastic. Imagine how much plastic would save if mannequins didn't have nipples.
I think that is the problem facing.
So Stephanos says they take actual kids and then they have the gene seed surgically inserted, and there's a 10% survival rate. So they are born naturally first, and then they have all the augmentations and the gene seed stuff done after.
So they're Grey
So-
Wardens.
Why
Yes.
would they not masturbate?
Well,
I think
if
that's
it's
the
like-
argument that they would
Well, I was gonna say if it's like Halo, they use they suppress it.
suppress with gene therapy.
Oh,
Unless you're the TV show, then you don't do that.
I see. I'm learning a lot today.
Master Chief.
Master Chief would be the
Masturbator.
biggest cranker. I know
You
you'd
crank
be
that hog.
cranking it. You
Cortana
would
there?
not. If you were Master Chief, you wouldn't be cranking it. You'd be like, bro, I'm Master Chief. I'm cranking it to my own picture. I'm Master Chief.
Well, he's got Cortana. That's what he uses.
Yeah.
Or he just, just cranks that hog because he wants to.
Crank it. What else
your
is it
boy.
there?
I'm Master Chief. I can crank it if I want. Cortana, I'm gonna give the Covenant back their bomb.
Is Cortana just his Jarvis?
She starts off that way, yeah.
Is Master Chief Iron Man?
I love it when
Boba is here asking the most important questions.
I'm here to.
His suit cranks it for him. Oh, the
destroyed.
gel layer.
What?
I don't know. I just remember there being a thing in Halo where, like, he literally falls from space and survives, and a character's like, oh, he did it, he survived because of the gel layer.
Oh, that's what saved him. My suit's full of cum.
That's what I was thinking.
Softened my landing.
I cranked it on the way down, it's full of cum. Cortana, fill my suit with cum.
Sir, you did that yourself.
I don't think Darth Vader has a penis, does he?
No, he got burnt off.
Is that
Because at one point he was
just half a man.
torso.
Yeah. He lost. Both of his legs got like chopped off and then burnt away by the lava.
Oh yeah.
I hate you. That famous line. I hate you. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
you had me burn my penis off on this mountain?
I hate you.
I told you the Jedi aren't allowed to reproduce.
Except when we are. It's very complicated, Anakin.
You have to apply for it and be given a grant.
Literally. Jedi can have sex, they just can't have attachments. So Jedis are really good at ghosting you after the night after.
Jedi ghosting.
Yeah, they force
ghosting you.
Oh my god.
Wait, why aren't
They waste
Jedi
just a
allowed
bit.
attachment?
Because attachments is what leads to like the dark side. Because
Break
you like
time.
get sad and angry when your attachments get taken away. It's break time.
What the heck?
What the heck? An hour and a half already. Kiadi Mundai is allowed to fuck. That's very true.
Kit Fist though.
Kit Fisto,
That guy
you know
fucks.
that guy
That
fucks.
guy fucked.
But that's it.
Should we put our guys on the thing?
You can put your guys on the thing.
My
yeah,
guys are very
my guys aren't very
unexciting.
exciting. Yeah.
My guy is part there. He's partly there. There's another part of him here.
What did you do to your guy?
He's dead.
It's Peter Griffin meme.
Oh.
Nice.
You can't.
Look at this
There's-
guy.
he's spat.
Sub-assembly. What's this guy
He's spat
like?
around. There you
Show
go.
us your penis wrap.
Let me just get this little bit. I'm like, the one thing
put a
that's
boil?
difficult
You can
about this,
put one
though,
of my boys on.
I want him to be so perfect.
Called?
But it's so difficult because he's very small.
He already is perfect.
All I've done is do him a bit of fleshy boniness.
We've
You
done
can
like
put-
two. Yeah, you've done
Oh yeah,
three of them.
make it look like I've done more in all this time. Put those two on as well. I'm just building up my little horde.
Yeah, look at this guy.
I like the purple.
Pink and purple looks really well.
Brown toenails. and one brown pointing finger.
Bingy.
There he goes, pointing it.
Very cool. Right,
Space Marine
we're
yet?
gonna take a break. We will be back in like 5 minutes. Yeah, see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye for now.